I consumed a freshly grilled banana from a strange man at a national park at night, and now I'm afraid for everyone that hasn't. Yesterday, I witnessed a man grilling bananas at a national park, and when offered, I consumed one. It was evening out. The park closes at dark, and I had the best intentions of getting out of the park on time. I was out for a walk by myself. I like to go out in times when few people are around. I have an insecurity about sweating around others. When I arrived back at the clearing where the public grills are, it was already very dark. No one was around, and my car was the only one in the parking lot. I quickly ducked into the bathroom. I stood there in front of the urinal to pee, and suddenly I felt very ill and very nervous, as if I was trapped. I can't explain why. Maybe the fact that I only had one exit in this concrete building. Maybe because the building had windows extremely high up that someone could see in, possibly with a ladder. Maybe a combination of things? I could smell the natural fragrance of trees and pollen. It made me feel very vulnerable. It's possible that I was having a panic attack, but over what? I'm unsure. When I exited the bathroom, I noticed a man with short hair and business casual clothes grilling at one of the public grills. He was so absolutely still and unflinching. From my angle, the low glowing coals of the grill illuminated his silhouette. The only shape that wasn't blurry and out of focus in the low light was him, focusing sternly on grilling his bananas. Yeah, his bananas. Then suddenly, but also slowly, so not suddenly at all actually, his body relaxed, almost like a blow-up doll deflating slightly. His face started to turn to meet mine, and then boom, there I was, next to him. I have no memory of walking over to the grill, just the feeling of watching the bananas grill. I became aware of this smell now, an almost caramel smell of bananas roasting over an open flame. I had smelled it before on some level. While walking in the woods, it was so pleasant. But these weren't my bananas. The man spoke. He spoke like a father from a sitcom. Maybe Dexter's dad from Dexter's Lab. They're beautiful bananas, aren't they, friend? They are. I didn't know you could grill bananas. Sure can, he said. What do you go by? Franklin Rooster. That isn't my name. I just said that. That's when the real dread set in. I felt no control over my actions. Nice to meet you, Franklin. My name's Sega Suplex. Grilling bananas isn't my job. It's just my lifestyle. You need to make accommodation when you like bananas as much as I do. Oh, is that the case? I asked while not making eye contact. Yeah, obviously I can't be out here grilling bananas in the daytime. I know. Too many monkeys will attack you. Those words just flowed right out of my mouth like it made perfect sense. For sure, he replied. But the real concern is the government. They get real mad about grilling bananas. And honestly, I understand it. They fought a war over bananas and it's a sensitive subject for them. The bananas were grilling inside their peels. They developed char lines on them. So how long until you'll eat them? Oh, I don't eat my bananas that I grill. I let others have the bananas if they're worthy. Before I knew it, I felt a tidal shift in me. like all my blood and life force was being pulled up from my loins and into my head. It was very disorienting, but at no point did I feel like I would lose my balance. In fact, I couldn't feel my feet at all, but I did feel my eyes focus in a way that they never had before. It was as if I was legally, but not morally, blind my entire life. Then suddenly, I was given LASIK surgery, my eyes opening, and an experience I can't fathom, as if I was being ascended. Looking at the ground, I could see very little subatomic particles in the dirt and the grass beneath my feet, but at the same time, I could conceptualize the matter as it appeared, as dirt and grass. Then I turned my attention to the moon, the bright full moon casting moonbeams onto my humble planet. There hadn't been light just moments prior, but the moon, on it, there was a dragon, an all-white dragon. It wasn't dragon-shaped at all, but I could sense its heat maps, the bumps and ridges, contusions, the evidence. It was evidential to my new eyes. It might not have been dragon-shaped, but I could sense the essence of a dragon. This dragon knew me, and I wept. I poured tears from my face, blinding me once again. Oh, I know. The government doesn't want bad stuff to happen. They don't want us to use the bananas as soul binders. But what else should we do? Right. It's time. Accept her. We can win this war. The man picked up a banana off the grill with his bare hand and peeled it. I opened my mouth, and he slid the banana down my throat like a mother chicken feeding a baby dove. As smooth as the banana slid into my being, I still cried even more. The realizations were overwhelming. I'm sure you can imagine. I ascended from tasting with my tongue to tasting with my aura. And when I finally wiped my eyes dry and burped off all of my negative emotions, I saw her true form. Her earthly steward was gone, though. Ancient man knew what I know now, but I can't explain all of that. If you want to know what I do, then you'll need to go to a public grill at night in the hope to meet your moon mentor, just as I did. But be careful. The lesser enemy, stagnated man, might attack you during the sun hours. And the greater enemy, the United States government, will prevent banal fellatio by any psyops necessary. Be careful out there, friend.